Shalom. All praise, honor, glory be to you. How about Shemi, how Shawa, how could I shaka? The bond to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teaching us the truth on down, especially the elders of me and my own camp, who are teaching the guy to me. Shalom, and shalom to the other brothers I labor with, and and shalom to the elect and hopeful elect, Lord willing. This will be edifying or exhorting. I'm just be going over some of the, I was thinking about this fire that's gonna come to this place and what it's gonna do. Fire is gonna be judging and making new. Especially this earth. So let me get this first scripture. Revelation 21:5. It says, and he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. He make all things new. And this earth, for one, is needs to be made new again. Needs to be revived. Needs life to be given back to it, because just like the people, the earth is more than itself. And that fire is going to be that cleansing agent. Let me see. Give me a second. Alright, so Zechariah 13:9 says, and I'll bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as fire is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. Even though that's talking about the the elect being tried in the fire. The earth is not getting tried, but that fire is cleansing that elect. What they're gonna go through, the trial and tribulation, like unto fire. That's what they're being tried. But it said third part through the fire. And what's gonna come out of that, is the gold, the finished product, basically, the better part. Because before they went to the fire, they wasn't as pure and everything as they were after coming out the fire. And I bring that out, I bring it out to to talk about the earth too, because he said, "Behold, I make all things new." And the fire that's going to be on this place is going to be so overwhelming. That's the only way that it can get done with all this wickedness and all this nasty stuff. The pollution, all the polluted parts of the earth, just it gotta go. Everything has to go. Everything. That fire is gonna be trying. The fire is gonna take care of the 2/3, the heathens. It's gonna fix the earth. It's gonna do so many things at once. A lot of things at once. The fire is gonna just take care of everything. The fire is gonna make a lot of the 2/3 worthy, so they can even be born back into the kingdom. That's why Zechariah 13:9 was talking about our fires right now, though. we're trying to endure this fire, this fight, the good fight of faith, that fire, this straight narrow path. We prefer this fire instead of dealing with this fire that's gonna be on this earth, that's gonna be taking care of everybody else. Isaiah 65:17. For behold, I create a new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. Think of something that got burned up. It's just you're not gonna be able to remember what something was. Like some bodies that they find that are all burned up. They say burned to beyond recognition. Now you can no longer remember who that person was. That's how this is going to be on this place. It's going to be a new earth. A new earth. You're not going to be able to remember. It's not going to come to remembrance no more, as the scriptures say. This dirty ass place. That fire is going to do wonders. That fire is going to take care of everything. Because the Lord's going to have his spirit in the nukes, in the fire. He's going to make sure it's burning more than the fire has ever burned before. He's going to make sure they hit all the right spots and everything to amplify everything. The chariots, the Lord's vehicles, because it's been pushed through my elder as far as the chariots, because we don't have a name for it yet, so we just call it the chariots, the Lord's chariots. But the point, they're gonna be burning stuff up too, lasers and all that, amplifying all the fire, all the burning, to make sure this place is singed and burned, so it can be made new again. Alright, 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Just like when Noah was preaching about the flood, and when the Lord done it, it was no righteousness, so he had to wipe everything out because there was no righteousness. So when Noah, and then there was righteousness when Noah was able to get back on the ground, when they got off the ark, and then wicked arose again. Now we're here today, and it's more wicked than it has ever been. So water is not going to do it this time. Fire is going to have to do it this time. So and after the fire, it will be all righteousness for good this time. We're in all of eternal righteousness. But that's not what the scripture say. I just added the word eternal. We're in all of righteousness. I'm gonna just get spare no arrows and I'm gonna close it out. Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. So it's been talked about what Russia has said about America, as far as they only need four missiles to wipe out the whole place. 2 on the East Coast, 2 on the West Coast, and then they'll wipe out America. But they say that'll be able to wipe it out, but it's not gonna do enough. It's not gonna really, do its justice, because that's not enough. It's gonna, it's gonna flood this place. Bring it down to ashes, to sand, to a desert. That's America specifically. Other places, we burn down too, just like that. Everywhere, because it's gonna have to be built up something new. So all the opponents made, and logo was edifying Doris Jordan. Shalom.